Multiple characters are separated between 6 different elements in Genshin Impact. Here are some of Cryo's best characters. Cryo is one of the 6 available elements in Genshin Impact, and there are 8 total characters that can use it, with some being available from the main storyline, and others requiring a bit more luck with the wishes. There are many great options to choose from. Although Cryo has users in every role from DPS to support and healer, not everyone can effectively employ the element. Cryo has enhanced variety, from Kaeya, the game's oldest character who can be acquired easily through the story, to Ayaka, the most recent 2.0 edition who has substantially shifted the meta as a top-tier character. 8. Rosaria. Rosaria is the most adaptable of all Cryo characters, since she can play as a DPS, a sub-DPS, or a support. She focuses on improving her critical chance through skills and artifacts as a DPS in order to do massive damage. Rosaria can use her elemental burst to build up elemental reactions as a sub-DPS. She may boost allies' movement speed at night as a support, and she can buff allies with critical chance after obtaining her second constellation. Her elemental skill, however, doesn't perform well against larger adversaries because she can't travel behind them. Furthermore, while she is excellent in every part, other characters are simply superior. 7. Qiqi. Qiqi is an excellent support character in general, as her abilities are centered on healing dependent on the amount of damage dealt. Because Qiqi's skills endure, it is recommended that players use them before switching characters. It can result in a startling amount of healing, especially when paired with another character's elemental burst that causes heavy damage. Qiqi's major difficulty, though, is her excessively long skill cooldowns. As a result, her healing abilities will only be useful on rare occasions. 6. Kaeya. The only Cryo character guaranteed to be unlocked through Genshin Impact's main plot is Kaeya. Both of his abilities have short cooldowns, and his elemental burst lasts even if the player switches characters. This makes Kaeya a good choice early on because he can easily generate permafreeze scenarios when paired with a Hydro character. His passive also reduces the party's stamina consumption by 20%, which is particularly handy for exploration. Kaeya, on the other hand, becomes less valuable as the player unlocks more characters. When compared to other characters, his elemental skill does not persist long and his damage is not as powerful. 5. Chongyun. Chongyun is a fantastic sub-DPS Cryo character, because to his elemental ability. By shattering ice on the ground, he creates a field that imbues all of his or his allies' oncoming attacks with the Cryo element. While the field is still present, this can set up some fantastic continual elemental reactions. This can lead to some fantastic permafreeze combos, especially when combined with Zinquayu's Hydro-infused attacks. Chongyun can be a great sub-DPS character with the right build, weapons, artifacts, or abilities. However, as a Claymore user, he has a poor attack speed and is vulnerable when his elemental skill is on cooldown. 4. Diona. In Genshin Impact, Diona is the best Cryo support character. Her elemental skill fires projectiles and protects her with a shield. The shield can also affect Diona's allies if the player can level her up to Constellation Level 2. Her elemental burst, which produces a massive O field that does Cryo damage to all opponents while also healing allies, is her most valuable ability. She is regarded as one of the best support characters in general because she can easily set up elemental reactions, heal friends, and even generate shields. Diona's biggest flaw is her low defense and health, so the player must use caution when utilizing her. 3. Eula. Eula is one of the most powerful Cryo characters in the game, owing to the fact that she is the only Claymore user who can attack quickly. Her elemental ability improves her damage and resistance to interruptions, allowing her to continue hitting without danger of being taken down. Her elemental burst deals a lot of O damage, boosts her physical damage for a few seconds, then summons a sword that bursts for even more damage. Despite the fact that her elemental skill has a long cooldown and the elemental burst is energy intensive, the damage more than compensates. 2. Ayaka. Ayaka is the newest addition to Genshin Impact, and she has quickly established herself as a top-tier Cryo DPS character in the meta. She, like Mona, has a particular dash that helps her in both fighting and exploration because it gives her a lot of mobility. With the right talents, her elemental skill may deliver a lot of damage while sprinting before hitting and infusing her attacks with Cryo. Her elemental blast is also a large O that is particularly effective against larger foes. Ayaka can deal extremely high damage with the right builds. 1. Ganyu. Due to her crowd control elemental talent and massive O elemental burst, Ganyu is the most powerful Cryo user. She deals a lot of damage and may easily set off some of the most powerful elemental reactions. Her elemental ability summons a flower that absorbs all enemy aggro and explodes after a few seconds. She's also a bow user, thus she can quickly charge her bullets to deal greater cryo damage. She is one of the most used DPS characters due to her charged strikes and both talents dealing huge damage. That's it guys, hope you have an idea of what Cryo character to use in Genshin Impact.